Alright.
And make the Lotus proud.
Here we go. Now we're on to the interception part of the Star Chart Clear, SP Chart Clearing series. So we'll start off with Limbo. Why Limbo specifically? Because this is what people get mixed up when it comes to interception. They think it's a kill game mode. It is not a kill game mode. Sure, you can go in there and you can nuke the shit out of interception. You're just gonna make your life harder. Because the more enemies die, the more new enemies spawn. The more new enemies spawn, the more enemies hack shit. The more enemies hack shit, the more shit you have to deal with. So you can, sure, you can go around nuking enemies, and all you're gonna do is make your life harder by having to deal with more shit, because more enemies are gonna try and hack those panels, which is then gonna force you to nuke more. See, and that's the problem, is people are so kill focused nowadays, but they think every game mode is a kill game mode. It is. Not every game mode is a kill game mode. People also think crowd control is dead, which it is not dead. Yes, I know there are enemies that counter CC, but those same enemies that can counter CC, we have so many ways to counter those enemies. But the CC is not a problem. And most of the frames that are crowd control designed have items and tools in their kit already to counter the crowd control enemies. Bobbin being a great example. You have your flechette orb. Throw that out. There you go. Problem solved. Limbo is around enemy manipulation and using his weapons. So what do you do when you see an Xmas? You fucking shoot it. I don't know how that's hard to figure out. Anyway, sorry about that, Ryan. It's just, drives me insane. But yeah, people struggle with interception because they think it's a kill-based game mode. It is not. It's a CC game mode. The more you kill shit, the more shit spawns. The more shit spawns, the more shit hacks panels. What you want to do is you want to freeze or halt the enemy, because that clog spawns, so less stuff is spawning, which means less stuff is hacking shit. So you want something like a Nova, something like a Limbo. Which circles back to why I'm using Limbo. So in this mission, we will be, for Limbo, you will be casting your 4, your 3, and your 2. You'll do a pattern of 4, 3, keep 2 active, but what you want to do is you want to find a horde. Do your 4, do your 3, turn your 4 off, which will trigger 3 to banish more enemies. And then what you want to do is repeat that cycle. 4 free, 4 free, 4 free. Bruising shit. Only reason why silence is there is so Xmas cannot use abilities. They cannot attack through the rift with their guns, but they can attack through the rift with abilities, which silence cancels that out. It also cancels acolytes, so acolytes are hindered useless. They can't do shit. They can't use their abilities, especially violence. If you're curious about the shards, here you go. Here's the Limbo build. Yes, I know he's rank 19. It's because I recently formed motherfucker. Reason why I had the miter is it's my nullifier button. Nullifiers aren't really a problem if you avoid them, because a nullifier has to physically touch each individual rift target separately to kick them out of the rift. Yeah, it can pop your bubble, but if enemies are already rifted, it can't do fucking shit unless it individually touches each separate target. It has to physically walk over and touch Steve over there that's fucking frozen to free him. But if it does happen to sneak up on you as you're doing your 4, oh no, not the end of the world, just shoot your miter and then go back to what you're doing. There you go. This is our overguard button, not only to remove overguard fast, but also to give us overguard. Because free overguard is free overguard. It is what it is. Status immunity and also just an extra layer of survivability. And it gives us a short duration of Gray Bar when it breaks, so why wouldn't we use that? Purity evolutions. Melee weapon, run whatever. I just like to heal Stropha because let's heal Stropha. It's an arc for free energy. Do you need Angstrom or Miter? No, you do not. You could run whatever the hell you want. Oh, you don't even need Angstrom. You could just run Miter and you'll be good. I will admit though, it does make your life easier. You do not need it, but it makes your life so much easier. So much easier. It is not a mandatory thing. It's more just like a quality of life thing. Like, that's all it is. Companion. I prefer Doriga because it's just passive energy from Arc Coil. And I don't need to worry about modding electricity on my gun because my Sentinel already does electricity, so I can have my Sentinel go around killing shit instead. So there we go. And when I mean killing shit after we cause the interception. We're only going to do one interception node because, let's be honest, all the interception nodes are copy and paste of each other. So there's really no point in me fucking doing like a bunch of different interception nodes for this series on SP chart clearing. I've already said it before in like the other videos, I'm not doing one on an exterminate and a capture because it's a fucking exterminate and it's a fucking capture. Self-explanatory. You capture the target, you walk up, kill the target, capture it, exterminate, self-explanatory, you kill the fucking exterminate enemies, you extract. I will be doing one on a rescue. Now you're like, wasn't rescue self-explanatory? You rescue the target? Yeah, but there's a few unique rescues.
These foes deserve your respect.
That people struggle
Honor them with quick deaths.
Looking at you, Lua.
With your victory.
So that's why I'll be doing a video on the rescues. Sabotages, there's a few unique sabotages. So Evo sabotage is self-explanatory. Might as well just do a video on sabotage anyway. There's a few unique sabotages. And then after this is done, the sabotage and all that. Also in the sabotage video, I will be covering the rush mission and the pursuit mission. So you might want to watch that one if you're struggling with the rush mission on Phobos, or if you're struggling with pursuit on Saturn. I've already done a video on both of those nodes. Actually, no, I've done one on pursuit. I don't think I did one on rush. Still might as well check out that video because it'll be more updated, and also just you'll learn something about the sabotages, so yeah.
You have captured a radio tower. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
can always tell what's not rifted and what is because you'll see on the minimap shit is moving. And if it's moving on the minimap, it's either not rifted because it's a new spawn, or it's an Eximus, which you should probably get rid of. Or just get rid of their overguard. If you want an in-depth guide on Limbo, I highly suggest Sci-Fi Freak's Limbo guide, and Sci-Fi Freaks series in general, and also Nova Umbral's Limbo guide and Kengineers. I might forget to sit down and put links of these channels that I've been mentioning in the description when I usually go and sit down and work with the description of my videos. So if I do forget to do that, just let me know in the comments and I'll go back and fucking do that. Looks like a fucking javelin.
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate
Dude,
the
now they're
remaining
gonna go
enemy
fucking
personnel.
crazy.
More data is being broadcasted. Are you
There.
willing to risk going back into the field?
There you go. Now you know how
They
to
are
do an
broadcasting
interception.
another message. Make
You
sure
are
the
a
enemy
blade.
never
You
receives
exist
it.
to strike.
Alright, time
You
for me
strike
to do the
win.
video on the
lesson ends.
assassinations and the sabotages. There you go. If you don't like Limbo, another frame is Nova or Frost. Anything wide CC based. I know some people say Bobbin, which yeah, Bobbin has an infinite amount of S4 he can throw out. But let's be honest, there are better interception frames out there than the train. Like the one I'm using, fucking Nova, or Frost. Yeah, there you go.